I'm back with chapter 5 of Genesis in Rick Explains the Bible. Chapter 5 is basically a recap of everything that's happened, but let's take a look at it and see what it says. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him. So here's Adam's family tree, and we're going to hear it extensively. In fact, we're going to hear it person by person all the way to Noah. Man is created in the likeness of God, to look like God. Funny, we don't seem invisible. So God looks like man, and man looks like God, and you get it, don't you? Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam, in the day when they were created, called their name Adam. Because in the Bible, as in almost all religions, all that really matters is men. Women are supporting actresses at best, and usually just props. And Adam lived 130 years and begat a son in his own likeness, and after his image, and called his name Seth. Adam lived 930 years. Right. And Seth was in his image and likeness. God's making copies. An example of early cloning. And the days of Adam, after he had begotten Seth, were 800 years, and he begat sons and daughters. So Seth was born after Adam had lived 800 years. But in the day they ate of the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, they didn't actually die, did they? These are just questions you have to ask. And in all the days that Adam lived were 930, and he died. So finally, after 930 years, the poison fruit takes effect. And Seth lived 105 years and begat Enos. Seth finally has his first kid at the age of 105. And Seth lived after he begat Enos 807 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. Seth was 912 when he died, and he had other sons and daughters. And so the earth becomes more and more populated as they continue to fuck and have other sons and daughters. Now get ready for a whole lot of names, because as I said, this is Adam's family tree. And Enos lived 90 years and begat Canaan. And Enos lived after he begat Canaan 815 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died. And Canaan lived 70 years, and begat Mahalalel. And Canaan lived after he begat Mahalalel 840 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. And Mahalalel lived 650 years, and begat Jared. And Jared lived after he and Mahalalel lived after he begat Jared 830 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Mahalalel were 895, and he died. And Jared lived 162, and begat Enoch. And Jared lived after he begat Enoch 800 years, and they begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. And 40 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Enoch lived 650 years, and begat Methuselah. Oh, I know I didn't get all those right, but it goes on, and there we go to Methuselah. So to recap, a whole lot of people were born and lived a long-ass time, but eventually they all died. And it's all Eve's fault. Or is it the serpent's fault? Or is it Adam's fault? Or is it the silent fart in the room? Verse 22. And Enoch walked with God after he begat Methuselah 300 years, and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. So one day Enoch just fucking disappeared. Verse 25, and Methuselah lived 807 years, and begat Lamech. And Methuselah lived after he begat Lamech 782 years, and he begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. Methuselah holds the record for the most years lived by a human being at 969. And Lamech lived 182 years and begat a son. And he called his name Noah, saying, This same shall comfort us concerning our work and toil of our hands because of the ground which the Lord has cursed. And Lamech lived and begat Noah 595 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Lamech were 777 years. 777. 777. The magic number. And he died. And Noah was 500 years old and begat Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And that brings us to the story of Noah, his sons, his wife, his sons' wives, Lot and his daughters, Sodom and Gomorrah. Tune in for the next episode. You won't want to miss how God drowns the whole world, except for Noah and his magic zoo boats.